Lesson 7. Do you know about these security holes in your system? What are the dangers that threaten your data's security? If you're like me, you surely have a bunch of gadgets you use constantly. And they're probably connected to the internet as well, because, let's be frank, they're pretty useless without it. How many of the devices in this list do you own? Computer, laptop/desktop, smartphone, tablet, TV, Kindle, photo camera, printer/scanner, MP3 player, gaming console, GPS, DVD player, sports bracelet, headphones. But what is a vulnerability? A cybersecurity vulnerability is a weakness which allows an attacker to undermine a system's data security defenses. It's the Achilles heel of your computer. A vulnerability appears at the intersection of three elements. One, a system susceptibility or flaw. Example, your Java software hasn't been updated to the latest version. Seems pretty innocent, right? 2, attacker access to the flaw. Example, you click on a malware-infected banner ad which delivers a download on your computer. 3, an attacker capability to exploit the flaw. Example, now the cybercriminal has a way in through that malicious download. Between 60% and 90% of cyber attacks are caused by a security hole in the software you use. Here is the most vulnerable third-party software on the market: Oracle Java Runtime Environment, Adobe Acrobat Reader, Adobe Flash Player Plugin, Apple QuickTime. Here's how you can manage your vulnerabilities. Never ignore an update prompt again. Make sure if you don't use it constantly, uninstall it. Software on your computer that you rarely use most likely hasn't been updated in a long while, so it can become a security risk. Protect yourself and uninstall it. Don't feed your computer junk. The key to keeping your computer safe and performing well is not to install bad software. Unless it comes from a well-known software maker you trust, you shouldn't be installing it. Use a good antivirus. Although it doesn't offer complete protection, antivirus is essential for your system's security. Run an in-depth scan once in a while, it will do nothing but good. Use next-generation anti-hacking tools. Your antivirus is a reactive solution, but you need a proactive one as well. Try to find a strong tool you can invest in that has traffic scanning and strong anti-malware capabilities. Keep an eye out for trouble. Make sure to monitor any suspicious behavior on your computer. Vulnerability management is not a practice. In today's digital age, data is one of our most precious assets, yet many underestimate its value. You might wonder, who would be interested in my data? Cybercriminals, for starters, are highly skilled at cracking passwords and exploiting vulnerabilities. Physical thieves who steal laptops, tablets, or smartphones may also access your data, regardless of whether their primary focus is the device itself. Further, relying on recovery software following accidental deletion often proves futile, especially when faced with hard drive failures, where all may be irretrievably lost. Therefore, embracing backups becomes paramount. Backups are secure copies of your essential data, stored safely and restorably should your main device fail. Prior to initiating backups, consider two critical factors: how much storage space do you need? Will you back up all files or only crucial ones? Following this, adhere to the 5 golden rules of data backup. Maintain a minimum of 3 data copies, utilize diverse storage media, establish an automated backup schedule, store backups securely off-site, and secure them with robust passwords. You must decide if you will spend time or money for data security. Investing time can lead you to free cloud services like Google Drive, 15 GB, SimForm, 10 GB, Big Casa, OneDrive, iDrive, all 5 GB, Dropbox, 2 GB, extendable to 16 GB, Viaduct referrals, SpiderOak, 2 GB, or Google Photos for unlimited high-quality photos and videos. If free options fall short, cost-effective online backup services and storage solutions abound. Monthly or yearly plans are available, and comparison tools on platforms like bestbackups.com help you evaluate features and pricing. To secure your data, follow these steps. Choose between free or paid storage, select an appropriate backup software solution, decide on the files to back up, set an ongoing backup schedule, and revel in the assured safety of your data. Hence, the task isn't as daunting as it seems. With your data now secured, it is time to focus on data encryption, a crucial next step even if you lack cybersecurity expertise. Encryption is a process that transforms accessible data or information into an unintelligible code that cannot be read or understood by normal means. The purpose of encryption is to secure sensitive information from cybercriminals or other online dangers. At the same time, it is a method that can be used to archive large amounts of data or secure private communication over the internet. There are many encryption tools that can protect your valuable information from data breaches and online criminals, but I have selected 9 free tools that can be used fast to protect your data. Encrypting files is not so helpful if you don't pay attention to the password you set to access your encrypting programs, because your encryption is only as good as your passwords. To protect your passwords and increase your online safety, I recommend a password manager like LastPass. Using this password manager, you'll only need to remember one password, the one that you use to access LastPass. BitLocker is a full disk encryption tool incorporated in the latest Windows operating systems, which supports AES, 128 and 256-bit encryption, and it's mainly used to encrypt the entire hard disk. The advanced encryption standard has been tested and improved and is now used worldwide by most security vendors due to its high level of security and optimization. I simply recommend this tool because it is easy to use and is already accessible to many people that use the Windows operating system. VeraCrypt is free and it is available for Windows, OS X, and Linux operating systems. If you are used to TrueCrypt, then you will have no problem in using VeraCrypt, which supports advanced encryption standard and can hide encrypted volumes within other volumes. There are many users that don't want to encrypt the entire hard disk but only files and documents that contain valuable data or information that need to be sent over the internet. Like 7-Zip, AxeCrypt is a lightweight free encryption tool that integrates with Windows, and you can use it mainly for protecting valuable files from the system. Encryption for private files is not enough. To increase overall protection, you need to make sure your communication is not easily accessed by hackers or malicious software.